Thanks so much. I was playing my mandolin again. Remember the last journey we did? We introduced the mandolin, the mando. Did the Wabash Cannonball. That's a classic song. We love that song. It's a good one. And so, but anyway, yeah, so how's everybody doing? I appreciate y'all taking time out of your busy day to join us in another journey through the Alpha Bone Orchestra, a magically musical journey through the alphabet. Oh, hey, I'm Dr. John R. Gertie, and on behalf of Dr. Dude B. Funky, I want to welcome you to another journey through the Alpha Bone Orchestra. You know, let's get a look at Dr. Dude B. Funky. You know what? Actually, no, right back here, I have another painting that I did, right? Another picture of Dr. Dude B. Funky. Right there, he's playing what's called a split bone. But yeah, that's another piece of painting, and Dr. Dude B. Funky. But anyway, Dr. Dude B. Funky, I mean, you know, he's a world-famous musicologist, and he can't be here today, unfortunately. He's traveling. I spoke to him yesterday. You know where he is? He's in Hawaii. Hawaii, oh man, Hawaii, way out in the Pacific Ocean. It's a great place. And if you remember Hawaii, don't you remember an instrument that we played that came from Hawaii, that we introduced earlier, one of our earlier journeys? Now, I hope you all have your instruments. I hope you have your pots and pans or drums or kazoos or your Mississippi saxophone, which is the harmonica. I hope you have them with you, because remember, every time you tune in for another journey, make sure you have your instruments with you, because we're going to be doing a lot of jamming. We're going to be playing some music together. But you know, in honor of Dr. Dude B. Funky being out in Hawaii, let's play a ukulele tune, you know? We'll have some fun playing the ukulele before. We'll play that old great song. Remember we did it last time, called Jambalaya, written by Hank Williams, right? Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo, right? We found out that it was played a lot down in the South, in New Orleans, Cajun country, right? But let's play a little jambalaya. You know how to start it, right? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Joe, we gotta go, me oh my oh. Gotta go down the road, down Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my share of meal. Pick a chop through your jaw and Miguel. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Everybody come to see Ivan by the dozen. Dress in style, go hog wild and Miguel. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Oh, goodbye, Joe, we gotta go mile mile. Gonna pro the parole down the bayou. My Ivan, sweetest one, mile mile. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Whoa, jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my share of meal. Pick the top of your jaw and Miguel. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. The ukulele. The ukulele. The jumping flea. If you don't remember correctly, that instrument came from Hawaii, and we're playing that to honor Dr. Dude Be Funky because that's where he is right now. He's out there probably playing the ukulele with some folks in Hawaii. But at any rate, so hey, we're so glad you're here with today again, taking time out of your busy schedules. Hopefully you're doing a lot of good stuff. Hopefully you're exercising, maybe reading a little bit, messing around with your brothers or sisters, or just having a good time, right? But I did want to talk to you about something today. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about something. Now we've been doing a lot of things in our journeys, right? We've introduced you to a lot of instruments. I mean, the ukulele, the mandolin, the kazoo, the Mississippi saxophone, the harmonica, right? Remember that shirt pocket piano? And we've introduced you to percussion instruments like the shekeri and cymbals, and we've read the book, and we've done a lot of, we've looked in the glossary of musical terms and instruments, and we've just learned an awful lot. But there's something that I want to talk to you about today. This is something I really know something about, okay? Something I've learned through all the years of spending all that time hanging around with Dr. Dude Be Funky, because he's, again, a world-famous musicologist. He knows a lot about this stuff. And one of the lessons Dr. Dude Be Funky taught me, and that's true, is that the older you get, the cooler it is for you to play an instrument. Remember, the older you get, people think it's cooler and cooler that you play an instrument, right? Now, but in order to play an instrument, well, you got to practice, right? You got to practice a little bit every day to get better. Now, a lot of times, have an instrument, your mom or dad might be saying, hey, come on, Joey, or Sally, you got to get them, play the piano, practice the piano for an hour today, or 2 hours, or whatever, and that's fine if that's what they tell you to do, but let me suggest something else, okay? I believe that you don't necessarily have to practice that much every day, right? If you want to, you should. The more you practice, the better you get, okay? But if you just do 15 minutes a day of practice, 15 minutes a day, every day. It's like building a brick wall. You put a brick in every day, right? A little bit every day. You're going to find yourself you'll struggle around and you'll find yourself, you're starting to learn how to play. So I just say 15 minutes a day, every day. Now, the other thing you can do, now let's just take, for example, the guitar. A lot of times, you can just kind of sit in front of the TV and practice if you want, right? Because a lot of what's playing music is called muscle memory. In other words, it's training your muscles so that they know exactly where the chords are without even thinking. At first, it's really hard. When you first start like guitar or ukulele or mandolin, you know, a lot of violin. There's a lot of instruments that, you know, they're at first are hard. Like, for example, when you're starting to learn the guitar, like one of the main chords is the D chord. And so when you're first starting, your fingers aren't quite used to it, and it takes a while, and it doesn't quite sound good, you know. And then you try to play the G chord, and it's hard, man. You're trying to get your hands to do this stuff. It's not always easy, right? But sometimes what you do is you can just sit there, and even while you're watching TV, you can just keep on going. And G, and then go back to D, and just sit there and go back and forth, back and forth. And that's teaching your fingers, see? It's teaching they get used to going to these places to form these chords. You just keep doing it back and forth, you're gonna build the muscle memory. And sooner or later, you're not even gonna be thinking about it, and your fingers will just go where they're supposed to go, see? You don't even think about it. So what I'm telling you, right, what I'm suggesting is that you just practice 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes a day, right? And sometimes you can just practice in front of the TV, you get your fingers and muscle memory up to speed so you know the chords. 15 minutes a day, and before you know it, you're gonna be playing some pretty good music. And remember, Dr. Dude Be Funky, right? A wise man, a very wise man indeed. The older you get, the cooler it is to play instruments, right? So anyway, that's what we're gonna visit with you a little bit about today. Hey, but you know what we're gonna do? You know what we haven't done in a while? We need to have a percussion break. Percussion break. Everybody got your instruments? We're gonna do a little percussion jam here, ready? Now, this is called the cabasa. It's a Latin instrument, right? And it's actually called, sometimes it's referred to as a fuchi cabasa, right? But it's Latin, and I just kind of like to refer to it as the rattlesnake. It sounds like a rattlesnake. You're walking through the woods, man, and you see something. You hear something like that. Whoa! Man, that must be a rattlesnake. I better steer clear of that, right? But maybe it's just some dude playing the cabasa. So you never know. Check it out, right? So ready, let's do a little jam. You got your stuff? Got your instruments? You ready to do it? Ready. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. See how you're doing it right here? See? Sort of just spin it around like that, right? See how that makes it? Ready? Let's go some more. Yeah, shake it now. Get the beat. That's right. That's right. Shake it. Called the cabasa. A Latin instrument. Cool sound. I like to refer to it as the rattlesnake. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, don't bite me now. Don't bite me now. A fuchi cabasa. That's our percussion break for the day. That's a good one to learn. If you can get your hands on a cabasa, a fuchi cabasa, get it, grab it, play it, shake it, make it sound like a rattlesnake. It's a lot of fun. Hey, which reminds me, you know what? We do this every time. And there's no reason to stop now because we got to make sure that you guys are paying attention and learning your letters. So we can do the letter game right now to see if you guys been keeping up. Hopefully you've been reading the Alpha Bone Orchestra and learning your letters, right? All right, so here. Almost gave that one away. What letter is this? I think you can get it. I'm hoping you can. Oh, look at Dr. Funky. That's a snappy little shirt he has on over there. Isn't it? Half pink and half white. Yeah, right? What is it? Of course, that's a U-bone. The U-bone. What are some words that begin with U-bone? Well, we've just been playing it just a minute ago. The what? The jumping flea, right? The ukulele. Ukulele. Begins with a U. Okay. What's another one? What's another word that begins with a U? It's raining outside. You don't want to get wet. What do? Umbrella. Umbrella. Begins with a U. U-bone, right? All right, you got that. Very nice. Very well done. Very well done. Well, how about this letter? I'm not sure you're going to get this letter, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. How about this one? What's this letter? Aha! Ooh, look at Dr. Funky there, man. He's long and tall. He's got his green full body outfit on there. He's long and tall. What letter is this? Come on, you know it. I know you do. I know you do. Why, it's the J bone. The J bone. Yeah. What other words begin with J? Well, what do we do? What do we call it when we get together and we play music? Right? Jam. Let's jam. Let's jam. Play some music. Jam. That's what you call it. It's jam. It's J. Right? What else? Now, how about, some people call it jam. Other people call it something else. But it's like peanut butter and, for a peanut butter and something sandwich. Jelly. Sometimes they say jam too. Jam is another word for jelly, kind of. But yeah, the J-bone. Yeah, jelly. Jelly beans. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, J. The J-bone. There you have it. Well, man, you guys are getting good at your letters. It's always a pleasure playing. I love when you play we get to play the letter game together. But yeah, you just, the U-bone and the J-bone. So thanks so much for playing with that. Now I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to bring it on out. And we're going to do one final jam. Again, that word J, that letter J, jam, right? I'm going to get my guitar for that. And you know what I think we want to do? Is let's do our old favorite. We haven't done it in a while, okay? Right? Remember shake, rattle, and roll? Let's do that. You guys are ready? You got your instruments? You got your pots, got your pans, your drums, your ukulele, your kazoo, whatever it is, okay? Let's do shake, rattle, and roll, because that's one of the first songs we learned. Let's do it again. Well, how we start? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out of that bed and wash your face and hands. Get out of that bed and wash your face and hands. Well, grab some percussion, make some noise, pots and pans. I like a Mississippi bullfrog sitting on a hollow stump. I like a Mississippi bullfrog sitting on a hollow stump. I got so many friends, I don't know which way to jump. Alright. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Yeah, shake, rattle and roll. Hey, shake, rattle and roll. Well, you don't do right to save your doggone soul. Alright, one more time, ready? Yeah, shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Yeah, shake, rattle and roll. Well, you don't do right to save your doggone soul. Come on, rave up, rave up. Try to end it this way. Rev it up, shake 'em, shake 'em, shake 'em. Woo, yeah. Well, thanks so much for playing some music with me again today, for jamming a little bit. Yeah. So, again, appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule for another Alpha Bone journey. And journey through the Alpha Bone Orchestra, right? A magically musical journey through the alphabet. So I'm Dr. John R. Gertie, and on behalf of Dr. Dude B. Funky, leave you with one last thought. I think you probably know what it is right now, right? Keep on reading and never stop singing. We'll see you the next time. Well, shake, rattle, and roll. Oh, shake, rattle, and roll.